Let me ask, Innocent, I mean, this question of people just moving in droves, of changing direction, it's been happening almost all day, and many wonder, it's just an election, but perhaps they say it's better to be safe than sorry.
It's really unfortunate that after decades of independence, people, citizens, confidence level in the ability of the state and its institutions to protect them is still this very low. And as much as we want to persuade them to stay back, I wouldn't blame them, because they have seen people who stayed back and people who even ran to police stations mow down. I mean, how ugly can it be? But I will appeal to them, because in traveling, you are not any safer. We saw it in June 12, 1993, where people moved from different parts of the country to go back home fearing for the worst, and many of them perished along the way, which we don't pray for in this case. But I think it's actually just like they tell you, when you are in a vehicle that is somersaulting or having an accident, you're actually safer in that vehicle than trying to jump out, because if you jump out, you become an arsenal in the cost of that accident happening. So it's better for people to stay back where they live, where they know the nooks and crannies. They will be better able to secure themselves than this being caught on the highway. Because who told you if you leave today to go to the east or any other parts of the country, that with the state of our road, the state of our public transport system, that you will not be caught in the middle of the way up to tomorrow when the elections will start. But it's unfortunate. And government, I think you see there's a lot of audit to do after this election. General talked about military equipment audit. You know, that after this whole thing is over, we need to sit down and ask ourselves, why did we allow things to degenerate so low before we start doing something? It's unfortunate.
That question, I mean, there's so many times those kind of questions are popped up. Remember, all of those comments and research and several committees that were set up for the police. Police Equipment Fund, the National Police Reforms.
Police Reforms Committee and all of that.
What has happened? We have so much committees that we set up. We look through all of this, so many recommendations, yet we're still talking about.
You know, a friend of mine said something that amused me about all these panels and committees, that they have become a tunnel through which the government runs away from its responsibility. So when next you see another panel or committee being set up, you ask yourself, are we about to pull something under the rug again? And it's unfortunate. And this is where the people build their confidence or lack of confidence in government. You mobilize people to contribute to a process that the outcome of this will be used to improve things, and at the end of the day, the reports are neither made public nor acted upon.
In general, this issue about reports, committees and all, let's weigh that against intelligence gathering. I mean, we have intelligence agencies. The DSS in the last 2 days has put forth like several statements encouraging Nigerians not to travel, to go out and vote, and then still be security conscious. What happens to our security gathering level?
The security is...
I mean, intelligence gathering.
Intelligence, yes. The ability to gather information and actually the actual practice of gathering information is squarely the responsibility of the various intelligence agencies. What they need to do it, I believe they may have it, they may not have it all. But I know that the action of forces, particularly the fighting forces, is usually based on the quality of intelligence information. In this respect, we're talking of elections and things of that nature. Well, definitely, I would have thought over the years we ought to have done something consciously to generate the confidence of the people in the security agencies. Unfortunately, the experience of Nigerians has been that the party in power is the one to be supported. Unfortunately, too, the opposition believes that the party in power is just prepared to do them to die. And so, they must resist. And we turn politics into a sort of a fratricidal war. We shouldn't be. It should have been a contest of ideas and policies and ideologies. So far, I cannot even distinguish a clear ideology in PDP as against APC or NCP or UPP or COA party or anybody. And this is the truth. Nobody is actually talking of any ideology. You see, where there is a clearly defined ideology, it is the responsibility of the political party to sell that ideology to the public, and even without even being too well read, people can say, oh, on that so ideology, we can have this, we can have that, we can have that, we can have that. But that is not the case in this respect. And throughout this campaign period now, what we have had is more of mudslinging on both sides, and that is not doing us any good. That all, in fact, further heightens the fear of the people rather than giving them confidence in the security outfit.
Okay, that's where we have to leave it today. Retired General Olusegun Wajana, a security consultant, and Innocent Chukwuma, regional representative of Ford Foundation. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming on today. Nigeria 2015 returns in just a moment. Don't go away.